people in the lineup that haven't gotten a lot of at-bats yet for the A's. Starting tonight. Hopefully for some of these guys, they will be able to get some things started, get some things rolling their direction. We've got the meeting going on at home plate. As I mentioned, this is Game 3 of this 3-game series. Dodge City will go on the road tomorrow in a makeup game at Wichita South High School, where they will take on the Midwest Moos. We will take a break. We'll have our national anthem during the break, and we'll come back and we'll get this game rolling. You are listening to Dodge City A's baseball on 1030 KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come into Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City. With Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA, we are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Little ZZ Top to bring us back here to Cavalier Field for tonight's KCLB matchup between your Dodge City A's and the McPherson Pipeliners. I'm Phil Stevenson filling in for Sean Boston. Have done so the entire weekend. Have enjoyed myself, and I've even had a little fun with Justin Hergert, our color analyst here for the broadcast, will be alongside again tonight, and Matt Freese will take the mound for Dodge City. As I mentioned, this is his third appearance. He's 0-1 on the season, 5 innings with 2 walks. He's only given up 2 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and has an ERA of 3.60. This will be his first start of the season, having just graduated from Dodge City High School. Now, that's one thing that's different about this league that the Jayhawk never allowed was any high school players. You had to actually be a college player or have been a college player who just graduated. That was all that was allowed to play in the old Jayhawk league.
I thought they would allow incoming freshmen.
No, they did not. Did not allow incoming freshmen in the league. So that's different what the KCLB does. And we're about to get underway. First pitch will be at 7:02 tonight. And the game time temperature, 75 degrees. The first pitch from Freese is grounded up the middle by Aaron Eshelman and gets through into center field for a base hit. Got a southeast wind at 8 miles an hour, so not much of a wind this evening. Should be a great night for baseball. It brings up Buster Phelan, the third baseman for the Pipeliners. Phelan on the year is hitting 0. So for 18. So it's only his 9th game that he's been in.
Yep.
He fouls the first pitch off back to the right side. 0-1. Freeze delivers. Called strike 2 over the inside corner. 0-2 now to Phelan.
This is that same umpire that has that delayed reaction.
That's right, and I'm going to not catch myself miscalling a pitch tonight. I will wait the 5 seconds it takes for him to raise his right arm. Eshelman takes off. Throw for Mandeville is going to be not in time. He didn't have much of a chance. It was a fastball up and away, but Freeze did not was not very quick to home plate. Eshelman steals second base. 1-2 the count to Phelan. For, as I mentioned, his first appearance in this series. Freeze comes set, checks the runner. The pitch. Changeup. Dropped by Mandeville. He picks it up. He'll throw wide at first, but Ramos comes off the bag, catches, then steps on the bag for the out. Eshelman will stay at second base. First out of the inning. Now batting was the right fielder, Austin Brady. Brady played in last night's game. He singled his first time up, then lined out to left and popped up to second. It was 1 for 3 on the night.
And is now batting .217.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Right-handed hitter. Freeze delivers. Fastball hit to short. Harper will throw to third, and he throws wide of third. And Eshelman will come in to score. Brady will advance to second base. On the throw, they had Eshelman dead to right at third base, and the throw was just wide, and Aide tried to come off the bag and dive for it and missed it. Ball goes over to the A's dugout, and that'll be the first run of the ball game on that throwing error. Fielder's choice for Brady. No RBI on the play. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Kylan Holder. Holder takes first pitch strike over the outside corner. Holder in the series was 0 for 2 the first night. 0 for 2 last night. Has walked 3 times. Has scored a run. Pitch from Freeze is down low. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Austin Brady at second after the throwing error by Harper allowed Eshelman to score. Freeze delivers, fouled off by Holder. 1-2. As I mentioned earlier, great night for baseball. That's under 80 degrees here at game time. So if you're thinking about coming out, this would be a good time to do so. Good temperature to sit out and watch a great ball game. Freeze delivers a breaking ball high. Evens the count at 2-2. Holder played left field the first night, was in center last night, he's back in left field tonight. Freeze comes set, checks the runner. The pitch. Fastball up. Brings to a full count, 3-2. That's actually the first error of the series by the A's as well. They were errorless the first 2 nights. Freeze delivers, and the ball's hit really well to left field and will disappear over the left field fence for a 2-run home run. That is Holder's first hit of the series. He picks up 2 RBIs, drives in Austin Brady, who was at second. And it is now 3-0 in favor of the Pipeliners. Dodge thinks that he missed first base, and I'm not sure which umpire was supposed to be watching that, but they ruled he did touch it. But 2-run homer by Kylan Holder puts the Pipeliners up 3-0. It's as many runs as they scored in the first 2 games of this series. Brings to the plate Ben Smith, the catcher. He caught last night and must have blocked 30-plus balls in the dirt. Smith was 0 for 2 last night with a walk.
And is hitting .222.
He's not the best color man in Dodge City that we've got here. Chiming right in. I like it. Actually, second best, sorry.
Take what you can get.
That's right. Pitch from Freeze is high, so it's 3-0 now to Ben Smith.
Just goes to prove they'll let anyone take stats around here.
I know. 3-0 pitch is called a strike, 3-1. Smith was taken all the way there. Freeze winds and delivers high for ball 4. Not the start you wanted to see from Matt Freeze. He's given up a single, got a strikeout, and a throwing error by Aaron Harper, the shortstop. 2-run homer by Kylan Holder, and now a walk to Smith. And the Pipeliners have 3 runs in and just 1 out thus far. Brings up the second baseman, Cesar Morales. First appearance for him in the series. He's hitting .119 on the year with no extra base hits and 4 RBIs. First pitch to him is high for ball 1. Freeze comes set, checks the runner. He delivers. Fastball fouled straight back. Evens the count at 1. Morales picks up the baseball and hands it back to the umpire. Sure, he appreciates that, not having to bend over and get it. Freeze comes set. And the pitch is called high. I was waiting. I wasn't going to jump too soon into that in case he decided to pull the trigger there late. 2-1 the count to Morales. Pitch is high again for 3 balls and 1 strike. Freeze is having trouble getting anything over but a fastball right now. And it's high for ball 4. That will bring up the first baseman, Jackson Leck. Leck on the season is making his 17th appearance. He's hitting .232, 1 double, no triples, no home runs, and 4 RBIs. That'll bring a visit from pitching coach Kyle Tinius. Did I say that right? How about that? And I won't have the issue until later when he comes in the game later as a defensive replacement or as a pinch hitter, Darrow. I got it? Okay. I've messed that name up. I apologize to his family if they're listening. I'm going to get it right tonight if he gets in the ball game. So, 2 runners on for the Pipeliners after back-to-back walks from Matt Freeze. 3 runs across for the Pipeliners here in the first inning. Freeze comes set, delivers. Pitch is off the plate inside for ball 1. Leck pitched in last night's game. Through, I believe, 1 inning, if I'm not mistaken. Pitch from Freeze is hit hard on the ground to right field. And they're going to send him home. And the throw from Griffin Williams is offline. And that will score Ben Smith from second, and it's now 4-0. Morales will hold at second base as the throw was cut off by Ramos coming in. And it's 4-0 with just 1 out here in the first inning. Freeze comes to the set position, throws the ball over the head of the hitter Kyle Schrodel. Schrodel last night produced the only runs of the series for the Pipeliners, as he had a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning, a solo home run in the 6th. Freeze delivers high for ball 2. Hitting in the 8th position tonight is Schrodel and the DH.
And is hitting 111.
Yeah, and he launches one, but way foul. I think that ball's over there somewhere near HD's. It's pretty
Definitely
far
over there
foul.
on the soccer fields.
2-1 the count. Freeze winds and delivers. Fastball way inside for ball 3. Three and 1 the count to Schrodel. I'm sure he will be looking to try to lift and separate right here. Ball's off the plate low for ball 4. 3 hits and 3 walks thus far in the inning by Freeze. And the Pipeliners have the bases loaded with 1 out, 4 runs across here in the top of the first inning. That will bring up center fielder Corey Holmberg. Holmberg didn't play last night. Was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts on Friday night's game. Left-handed hitter steps in. No place to put him for the A's. First pitch is a called strike.
Holmberg is hitting 243.
Thank you, sir. Bases loaded. Fouled off by Holmberg. 0-2. Got Morales at third, Leck at second, Schrodel at first. No place to put anybody. 1 out in the inning. Pipeliners have scored 4 here in the first.
Kind of a flip script of the last 2 nights of what
You're
the
right.
A's have done.
High fastball swung on and missed by Holmberg for the second out of the inning. This will flip the lineup over, and just like last night, the A's did it in the first inning. Now the Pipeliners do it in the first inning. That'll bring up Aaron Eshelman, the shortstop, who singled on the first pitch of the game tonight. He takes low for ball 1.
And we'll see if Eshelman has a better night in the field than he did last night.
He struggled a little bit.
He's already having a little bit better night at the plate.
Well, he's swung the bat okay so far in this series. There he takes a fastball of the inside corner, evens the count at 1-1. Take a ground ball to second base right here. That would be ideal. Freeze winds, delivers. Ground ball. It's going to be cut off by Ramos at first. He throws. Freeze covers, and he's safe. He missed the bag. So a run will score. That'll be an error on the pitcher for missing the bag. Assist goes to the first baseman. No RBI on the play. Second error of the inning for Dodge City. And we'll now bring up Buster Phelan for his second appearance in this inning. Struck out swinging first time. Takes a ball up high. 1-0. 5 runs across on 3 hits, 3 walks, and 2 errors so far in the inning by the A's. Fastball called a strike over the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Phelan was 0 for 18 coming in. It's now 0 for 19. Fastball. Inside. Had to wait to see if we were going to get a strike call there. That pitch was pretty close. A's have nobody warming up in their bullpen, so obviously this is up to Freeze to work his way out of this. Winds and delivers high for ball 3. This is not how you want to start a baseball game. I've been on both ends of it.
Been there, done that, seen it.
Oh, my. Freeze winds and delivers. High for ball 4. That's his 4th walk of the inning to go along with the 2 errors in the 3 hits. Bases are still loaded for the Pipeliners. Austin Brady hit the ground ball to shortstop Aaron Harper, who tried to get Eshelman going to third. Had him dead out threw the ball wide of third. We'll take another ground ball if Brady wants to help us out here a little bit. Pitch from Freeze. Swung on and missed by Brady for strike one. Six nothing. McPherson. Still the top of the first inning. 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch grounded towards the hole. It's short. Harper's got to come up with it, but he's got no play. As aide to third baseman broke on the ball as well. His only play would have been at third base. He cuts the ball off, but could not get Brady at first. That's an infield single. 4th hit of the inning for the Pipeliners. And their 7th run of the inning brings up Kylan Holder. Hit a 2-run homer earlier in this inning off a Freeze on a 3-2 pitch. Fastball over the outside corner, strike one. Breaking ball stays high. Evens the count at 1 apiece. As I mentioned, Holder hadn't had a hit in the series until the home run here earlier in this inning. Freeze delivers high, but Holder helps him out, swings at it for strike two.
Holder was trying to get another one of those.
He wants another one.
Deliver a grand slam.
So, need to make a pitch right here. Get the ball away from him. Well, that's skied high. So, shortstop Aaron Harper. Whoo! Played some tricks on him, but he's able to haul it in for the final out of the inning. For the Pipeliners in the first, 7 runs, 4 hits, 2 Dodge City errors, and 3 runners left on base. After a half inning of play, it's McPherson 7, Dodge City coming to bat. You're listening to A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF.
Billy Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Well, welcome back to Cavalier Field. I'm Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert. I'm filling in for Sean Boston this weekend, and the A's. Game 3 of this 3-game series with the McPherson Pipeliners have gotten off to a rough start, giving up 7 in the top of the first inning. They will bring Walton, Stone, and Ramirez, first 3 hitters for the A's, to face Tyler Dunn on the mound for the Pipeliners. First pitch is outside to Ty Walton. Walton was 0 for 2 with a walk in the first game of the series. Didn't play in the second game. He's hitting .345 on the year, 5 doubles, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. The pitch is up and in from Dunn, 2-0. We'll see if the A's can answer back with a little bit here and start to cut into this 7-0 deficit that they're in right now. Pitch from Dunn. Hammered towards center, and that will drop in for a base hit for Ty Walton. That's the start that you needed right there. Brad Stone, the second baseman, will make his way to the plate. Stone played in both of the 2 games, started last night's game. If I'm not mistaken. No, he did not. I'm mistaken. He came in relief of both games. He had a hit in game 1 And I have him. Do you have his updated stats, or I'll have to pull
I'll
up
get him here
yesterday's?
just shortly.
That's okay. I'll just put what he's got here so far. 348 hitter, 3 doubles, a home run, 9 RBIs. Walton takes off, and he will steal second base. And I believe the count now is 1-1. Smith's throw came up a little bit short. Eshelman was not able to pick it. Walton at second base. Tyler Dunn in the stretch. Checks the runner. And the pitch. Breaking ball down and in. And Ben Smith, who, just like last night, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, and I'll bet he had to block 30 balls last night in the 6 innings of work that he was behind the plate. There's his first one with the second hitter of the night. Stone fouls off a fastball straight back. He evens the count at 2. Tyler Dunn is the pitcher for McPherson, is listed as the general manager and also a pitcher. This is his 6th appearance of the year. Fastball outside for ball 3.
Hopefully this game does not turn into a walk fest.
Yeah, way to go, Justin. You may have just jinxed us.
You're welcome.
Dunn delivers. Stone fouls it off over on the left-hand side towards the concession stand. Hopefully somebody's hollering heads up. And we'll have another 3-2 pitch. A's won the first 2 games of this series, both by run rules. 10-0 on Friday night, 20-3 last night. Pitch is ball 4 up and away, and the A's have their first 2 hitters on base. Walton with a single, stolen base, and now Stone with a walk. Brings up designated hitter Artie Ramirez. Ramirez is hitting .297 on the year. 5 doubles, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. He played and caught in game 1 and was 0 for 3 in the ball game. First pitch from Dunn is up and in for ball 1. The A's need to keep the line moving here. That's the best way to get back into a game, is finding ways to keep the line moving, keeping guys on base. Pitch is a called strike over the inside part of the plate. 1-1 to Artie. Artie's from the University of New Orleans. Lives in Covina, California. Pitch, changeup, swung on and missed by Ramirez. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crowd filtering in here for Dodge City. Another changeup. Should we keep track of the balls that Smith blocks tonight? That's
Maybe
2.
we should.
Maybe we should. That's 2. You going to put that on me, or are you going to put that on you?
Well, you're not. You don't have anything over there.
Okay, that's 2. I'll keep track.
We'll let you do it.
All right, pitch from Dunn. Ramirez fouls it off of his leg. And seems to have shook him up a little bit, but now he seems to be okay. Count's still 2-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first for the A's. Walton at second, Stone at first. The pitch, changeup, low and away. 3-2. We had 4 walks in the first inning by Matt Freese as part of a 4-hit and 2 errors by the A's 7-run first inning for McPherson. See if Artie can keep the line moving. Ball's hit well towards left field, but I think it's going to be foul. It is. So Walton took off, and Stone was right behind him. But Ramirez hits the ball foul out of the ballpark, and we'll try it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dunn comes set. Runners go again. The pitch is in the dirt for ball 4. So now the A's have the bases loaded with nobody out. Single by Walton. Stone and Ramirez walk. And it brings up the left fielder, Gabe Irwin.
So this brings up an interesting question.
Okay.
So our pitching coach made a mound visit last half inning.
Yeah.
Who's going to visit the GM?
I don't know. Maybe the shortstop. Maybe because he's listed as the field manager. Irwin had 2 hits in last night's game after going 0 for 3 in the first one. The first pitch to him, it's hit hard to second base. Morales picks it up after bobbling it for a minute, gets the out at second. Throw to first is late. That will give Dodge City its first run of the game as Gerwin gets the RBI. Ramirez is retired 4-6 for out number 1. Walton scores. Stone advances to third, and that will bring up the shortstop, Aaron Harper. Harper didn't play in last night's game. He's hitting .267 on the year, 6 doubles, 11 RBIs. Irwin takes off and will steal second base. It's just like softball. They didn't throw last night with a runner at third. They didn't throw tonight. Stolen base for Irwin, second and third now for the A's. Pitch was called a ball, up and in to Harper. Dunn delivers in the dirt. Blocked by Smith. Should I count the ones he doesn't block that are in the dirt? Sure. I'll put a maybe a 0 because he didn't block it, but it was another ball in the dirt. Dunn delivers. Hit sharply by Harper through the left side, and the ball thrown in by Holder is over the cutoff man, the pitcher, Dunn. That was not very well played all the way around, and Harper just takes second base standing up. It's an RBI single for him. And Irwin was not even attempting to go home. Stone scores on the play. It's now 7-2, brings up third baseman Nathan Ade. Ade is batting .250 on the season, 4 doubles, triple, 2 home runs. He swings and lines one foul into the Pipeliners bullpen. Ade had 2 RBIs last night to give him 11 on the year. As he came in and pinch hit and got a 2 RBI double. (7-2) Pipeliners here in the bottom of the first inning. 7-run first inning for McPherson. Dodge has come back with 2. They've got 2 on, second and third, and 1 out. Pitch to Ade is low and away for ball 1. 1-1. This has started out to be an extended game. Long. Breaking ball down and in, swung on and missed by Ade.
Our game day manager over there might have to find us pizza or something.
Maybe. That might not be a bad idea. Another breaking ball hits Ade in the back foot. And the hit by pitch will load the bases for the A's and bring up catcher Matthew Mandeville. Mandeville, 208 hitter. He's got no extra base hits and just 1 RBI thus far. He did play in both of the games thus far, but does not have a hit as he came in to play as a substitute in both games. First pitch to him is called strike 1. That ball looked high, but is called a strike. 0-1 to Mandeville. He's from Cal State East Bay, lives in Danville, California. Pitch is lined into the dugout, the bullpen down the left field line for the A's, and now rolls back into fair territory. Devin Susky will chase that ball down. 0-2 to Mandeville. Tyler Dunn on the mound for McPherson. He delivers the 4th ball in the dirt, blocked by Ben Smith this inning. I am keeping track. I'll bet you it was 30 last night.
It was, if it wasn't, it was darn close.
So the pitch from Dunn. Fastball swung on and missed by Mandeville for the second out of the inning. It'll bring up first baseman Gabe Ramos. Ramos picked up his first RBI in game 1 of this series with a sacrifice fly. Gabe has spent more time pitching as a two-way guy this year. He's batting 8th in the order tonight. Comes to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch to him is high for ball 1. I told him he was going to get his first hit of the season tonight. I assured him. I didn't know he was starting. I didn't know anything. Changeup swung on and missed. I told him, though, he was going to have to get it to left center. That's where he needed to hit the ball, was to left center. So we'll see if he follows a little bit of instruction. Pitch from Dunn. Another changeup swung on and missed.
He's not going to get a hit doing that.
No, he's out front. I could scream at him. Think he'd hear me? Probably. I'm pretty good about that. Pitch. Breaking ball hit high towards right field, but it's not going to have the distance tonight, as Austin Brady backs up to the warning track and makes the catch. For the A's, in the bottom of the first inning, they score 2 runs on 2 base hits, no McPherson errors, and 3 runners left on base after 1 complete here in Cavalier Field. It is McPherson 7, Dodge City 2. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now, from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wide Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Welcome back to Paradise City, sometimes known as Dodge City. I'm Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert, and we are going to inning number 2 here at Cavalier Field. McPherson leads the A's 7-2. Matt Freese back to the mound for his second inning of work. Faced 13 hitters in the first inning. Gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, or 4 walks, 2 A's errors. Compounded that to give McPherson a 7-run first inning. Ben Smith, the catcher, at the plate. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is inside for ball 2.
And if you're A's manager Tony Gonzalez, how long of a leash do you give Matt Freese right now?
Well, probably see what happens here. That ball's driven to center field by Smith for a base hit. 5th hit of the night for McPherson. And I don't know. There's still no action, no rumblings going on. Maybe he's got a pitch count that they're going to run him to. I don't know. We will see, Brings up Cesar Morales, who walked his first appearance. Pitch from Freese is bunted by Morales. Picked up by Freese, throws to first. Gabe Ramos comes across the bag to make the play for out number 1. We'll give Morales a sacrifice there. They're hoping to see what he can do when you score in the bottom of the inning. Come back out and put up a 0. The pitch. Hit towards right field. Not too deep. Williams under it. Catches it. He'll make the throw in. It's cut off by Aaron Harper. That will advance Smith to third. But it's out number 2. Strikes matter, as Freese found out in the first inning when he walked 4 guys. This time he's coming out and working ahead of hitters. He does give up a base hit, but has gotten 2 straight outs. And it brings up Kyle Schrodel. who walked in his appearance in the first inning. Pitch is called a strike over the outside part of the plate. Smith at third for the Pipeliners. 2 outs in the inning. Breaking ball. Called strike 2. Freezes up on Schrodel 0-2 now. The pitch. Another breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked by Mandeville. He comes up, throws to first. And that will retire the side. No runs, a hit. No A's errors. No runners left on base. And after an inning and a half, it's McPherson 7, Dodge City 2. Listening to A's baseball on 1030 KBUF.
Clearly, the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood. Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Sitting alongside me is Justin Hergert. I'm Phil Stevenson, filling in for Sean Boston. As we go to the bottom of the second inning here at Cavalier, McPherson with a 7-run first inning leads the A's 7-2. Leading off for Dodge City will be the right fielder, Griffin Williams. Williams is hitting 130 on the year. 1 triple, has 3 RBIs, has played in both games of the series, coming in as a pinch hitter, and is 0 for 3 thus far in the series. Tyler Dunn back for his second inning of work for the Pipeliners. His first pitch is a ball in the dirt and blocked. That's number 5.
He didn't have to block it with his body this time. He at least had his glove.
Well, yeah, but it's still in the dirt in front of the plate. Pitch is inside to Williams. 2-0. The A's were able to answer back with 2 in the bottom of the first. Look to try to get back on the board here and cut into that lead, and there's another one in the dirt, and it's 3-0. And I think Smith may have picked that one, but he's getting a little gun shy. Saw him turn his head. Catchers don't normally do that. The pitch is ball 4. That is the third walk issued by Tyler Dunn, along with a hit batter from the first inning. And the A's are now back to the top of the lineup where center fielder Ty Walton comes to the plate. He singled his first at bat, stole second base, scored a run. Dunn sets and delivers. After a 4-pitch walk, Walton takes the first one right down the middle for strike 1. That's what you should do. After a 4-pitch walk, you should take the first pitch. That hits him in the left shoulder, and the second hit batter of the game for the A's. Puts runners at first and second and brings up second baseman Brad Stone, who walked in his first appearance. There are not a lot of options in the Pipeliner dugout for pitchers tonight. There's probably 6 or 7 guys in their dugout, and a couple of them are in shorts. Pitch taken for strike 1 by Brad Stone. He walked and scored in the first inning. There's a liner towards right field, hit well by Stone. They're going to hold the runners as Brady gets it back in quickly, and that will load the bases for the A's with their first 3 hitters. Brings up designated hitter Artie Ramirez, who walked in his first appearance as well. Just like the first inning, the A's had the first 3 batters reach base. The same thing here. Walk, hit, batter, and a single. Dunn pitches, and it's a changeup swung on and missed by Ramirez. He was looking for a ball to pull right there and was completely fooled on that pitch. Ball in the dirt, blocked again by Smith. We're having a little fun with this tonight. That's the 7th blocked ball in the dirt in an inning and 3 hitters by catcher Ben Smith. Counts 1-1 to Ramirez. Pitch high from Tyler Dunn. 2-1. Nice crowd sitting in front of me here in the stands tonight and down the left field line. Still looking for something to do this evening? Come on out to the ballpark. Pitch to Ramirez is in the dirt again. Blocked by Smith. And it counts 3-1.
Smith appears to be showing some signs of frustration.
You think? And we have action in the Pipeliner bullpen. Bodie Waller has made his way down there. Pitch is over the inside corner, called strike 2. Brings it to a full count. Bases loaded by the A's here in the bottom of the 2nd. No outs. 3-2 pitch. It's smashed between third and short. That will bring home 2 runs. And Stone will stop at second base. Big hit for Ramirez, and it's now 7-4. As I try to keep up with my score sheet, and we're going to have a visit. And it looks like the visit is coming from Cole Eli. I'm not sure if he's a player, coach. He's wearing a different uniform than the rest of them, but so be it. A's have their first 4 hitters of the inning reach base by walk, hit by pitch, and single. And then Artie Ramirez lines one to left to drive in 2 runs. 7-4 now. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And Gabe Irwin, who hit into a fielder's choice, drove in a run, and then stole a base in the 1st inning. He comes to the plate. Nobody out. 2 on. First pitch is hit hard right at the third baseman. He feels it, steps on the bag, and can't get the ball across. And the throw, trying to get Ramirez going to third, goes into the the A's bullpen, and Artie Ramirez will get up and score on the throwing error there. Fielder's choice by Irwin, his 2nd one. This time he doesn't get an RBI. He'll move up on the error. Stone was out. Third baseman fielding the ground ball and touching the bag, and then Ramirez will score on the E3 throwing. 7-5 now for the Pipeliners, and Aaron Harper to the plate. RBI single his first at bat. He fouls this one straight back for strike 1. Well, we are into a wild first 2 innings, Justin. Best way I can describe it.
I'm not sure wild is a strong enough term.
45 minutes into this, and it's been a little nuts. Tyler Dunn, the pitcher for McPherson, sets, pitches, strike 2 over the outside corner. Gabe Irwin at second, 1 out in the inning. 3 runs across in the bottom of the 2nd for the A's. Oh, Harper just launched one to left over the scoreboard. That ball is way out of here, and we have a tie game. 0-2 hanging breaking ball from Tyler Dunn, and Aaron Harper promptly deposits the baseball over the scoreboard to tie the game. RBIs 2 and 3 in the game for Harper. And just like that, it's 7-7. Early touchdowns for both teams. And the extra point, I might add.
We're going for a high-scoring one tonight.
Nathan Ade, the third baseman, comes to the plate with nobody on now. Takes strike one over the outside corner. Pitch is called a ball. I had to kind of wait again. Ade drives one up the middle. Cesar Morales picks it up. And Ade dives into first and beats the throw for an infield single. Good hustle by Nathan Ade. That is now the fourth hit of the inning for the A's. Brings up catcher Matt Mandeville. Struck out his first appearance. Ade was hit by a pitch prior to this infield single. One out, a runner at first. Pitch. Mandeville pops it up in foul territory on the right side. Leck is underneath it and records out number 2 of the inning with the foul pop-up. Gabe Ramos gave the ball a ride in the first at bat for him in the first inning, but right fielder Austin Brady caught the ball right in front of the warning track. Ade takes off for second, and their throw will not be in time, and he will steal second base. Pitch was up and away to Ramos. 5 runs across here in the bottom of the inning for the A's. Up and away again, 2-0. They've now tied the score at 7. Dunn delivers. Ramos fouls the ball off over into the soccer field on the left side. These players going through the stands with the 50-50 tickets tonight. Make sure you get yours. Breaking ball hit well, but foul down the right field side and out of play. Evens count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Fastball. Where was that pitch, Justin?
Down in the dirt.
In the dirt. 3-2 to Ramos.
Maybe we should start saying down in the turf.
There it is. Ball's hit well to center, and Ramos will drive it over the center fielder's head. And he will cruise into second base with a double. And his second RBI of the year and his first hit. It was right center, not left center, but it was in the center of the field. Ramos gives the A's the lead with the RBI double. It's now 8-7. That makes him happy. That makes me happy, and I know it makes my family happy.
And that is going to close the book on Mr. Dunn.
On Mr. Dunn. Okay. So we have our second visit. And the A's have batted around here in the second inning. We'll take a break, come back with the new pitcher. You're listening to A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Welcome back. Dodge City A's baseball here at Cavalier Field as we're still in the bottom of the second inning. The A's with the 6th spot have knocked out starter Tyler Dunn, and the reliever is Bodie Waller. Waller is making his 2nd appearance of the year. He's pitched 2 innings on the year, walked 1 and struck out 4. Griffin Williams swinging at the first pitch. Hits it towards center field, and the shortstop, Aaron Eshelman, drifts back and makes the catch to end the inning. So for the A's, in the bottom of the 2nd, they get 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 1 McPherson error, and 1 runner left on base. And after 2 complete, it's now Dodge City 8, McPherson 7. A's baseball right here on KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come in the Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. The A's lead 8-7. Matt Freese on for his 3rd inning of work. He faces the 9-hole hitter, center fielder Corey Holmberg, who swings and misses for strike 1. I'm Phil Stevenson, filling in for Sean Boston. Justin Hergert, my sidekick again tonight. Pitch from Freese is up and away, evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitch to Holmberg is way inside for ball 2. Freese gave up 7 in the 1st inning, giving up 4 hits, walked 4. A's made 2 errors behind him, but he came back to get out of just a leadoff single in the 2nd inning with no runs. And he throws ball 3 here to Holmberg. And that's ball 4 up and away. 5th walk of the night by Freese. And back to the top of the order for McPherson. Aaron Eshelman, who has singled, stole a base, and scored, and reached on an error by the pitcher who missed the bag on the throw for the first baseman. He grounded to first base his last time up. Stretch, and the pitch is strike 1 over the outside corner. Corey Holmberg at first. Eshelman hitting. Nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. 8-7 A's. Pitch from Freese is up and away.
And in case you're wondering, yes, it is actually the top of the 3rd. We are 55 minutes into this ball game, and it did start on time. And the reason we find ourselves in this scenario is because of what, Phil?
A lot of walks. Again. Swung on and missed the fastball by Eshelman. Counts now 1-2. Aaron Eshelman, his mother taught preschool at our church in Wichita before we moved out here at East Heights United Methodist Church. Both of my youngest daughters were in that preschool. My middle daughter and Mr. Eshelman here were in the same class. He grounds one foul wide of first, still 1-2. Need to have the city come clean these windows. These things are filthy. They're hard to look through. Pitch from Freeze is up for ball 2. Evens the count, 2 apiece.
They're also hard to film a game through.
That's why we have them open. But I'm standing up right now trying to look through 2 windows that are, let's just face it, they're dirty. Eshelman drives one towards right center, but Ty Walton got a good jump, gets back there and catches the ball just in front of the warning track for out number 1. That'll bring up the third baseman, Buster Phelan. Phelan has struck out swinging and walked and drove in a run with that walk in the first. Both of his at-bats in the first inning. First time we've seen Phelan in the 3-game series. Freeze comes set, checks the runner, and the pitch is a breaking ball inside for ball 1. Runner takes off, swing, throw is right on the bag from Matt Mandeville, and he just throws Corey Holmberg and says, see you later. Swing and a miss by Phelan, evens the count at 1, and out number 2 is recorded on the caught stealing. 2-4, Matt Mandeville to Brad Stone, and that ball was right on the bag. Great throw for Mandeville. Freeze out of the windup, delivers. Just off the plate for ball 2. Two 2-1 pitch is looped towards right, and it's going to drop in front of Griffin Williams, and that will be Phelan's first hit of the season. The McPherson dugout wants the baseball. I'm not sure why, but sure, why not? Give it to them. What the heck? I'm not sure what the deal is. I really don't want to know. I'm guessing maybe he's a high school kid, and that's his first hit. So
that would be my guess.
Yeah. Right fielder Austin Brady steps in. He singled in his last plate appearance and drove in a run. Pitch is fouled off for strike 1. He reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. And then later in that same inning, had a single to shortstop. Freeze set and delivers, and it's looped towards the left, but Aaron Harper is going to get there in time to make the catch and retire the side. For McPherson, in the top of the third inning, no runs, a hit, no A's errors, 1 runner left. And after 2.5, it's Dodge City 8, McPherson 7, as you're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wyatt Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain, and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert as we come to the bottom of the third inning here at Cavalier. Dodge City has taken an 8-7 lead with 2 in the first and 6 in the second after giving up 7 in the first inning. This will bring up for the A's Ty Walton at top of the order. Walton has singled and been hit by a pitch, stole a base, and scored 2 runs. First pitch, fouled off the catcher's glove for strike 1. Walton had a nice running catch last inning, going deep into right center to make the catch.
And those are the kind of plays that we've come to expect out of Ty Walton. You think they're not going to get there, and Ty Walton's there.
And he's there. There you go. Pitch from Waller, who's in relief of Tyler Dunn. He had 1 pitch and got out of the second inning. Another breaking ball is up and in. 2-1 now, the count on Ty Walton. Not the start the A's wanted. Giving up 7 in the first, but they've bounced back now to take the lead and look to add to it here in the third. Another breaking ball up and in from Waller. 3-1.
And what is the one thing that we've learned so far throughout this series, Phil?
I don't know. These games have been really odd. I'll just say that. You got to work ahead. I know that. Pitch taken for strike 2. Looked like it might have been high. But what's your thought on that, Justin?
Ball command.
Pitch command, no doubt. So another walk on a 3-2 breaking ball. And Ty Walton will reach first here in the bottom of the third. Brings up second baseman Brad Stone, who's walked and singled so far on the night. Walton obviously a threat to steal. He's got 12 stolen bases on the year. Breaking ball high and inside to Brad Stone for ball 1. Still haven't heard from Sean about if I need to fill in on Tuesday night with the game with Liberal.
That's above my pay grade.
Well, it's well above mine as well. He's vacationing in Florida. He may not want to talk to us. That's a
Probably
good
doesn't want to hear
possibility.
from us.
Pitch over the outside corner for a called strike. 1-1 to Stone. Walton jumping around there at first, looking to try to get a jump. There he goes. Breaking ball is high and away, and Walton steals the base easily for his second stolen base of the night and his 13th of the year. 2-1 the count to Brad Stone, A's second baseman tonight. Bodie Waller on the mound now in relief of Tyler Dunn. Pitch is down and in and blocked by Ben Smith. And I'm trying to keep track per inning. That would be the 10th ball in the dirt and blocked by Smith tonight. Waller comes set, checks the runner. He pitches high for ball 4 and back-to-back walks to open the third inning for the A's. Artie Ramirez, the DH, will step in. He walked and hit a 2-run single. Walked in the first, 2-run single in the second. I don't think anybody's going to bunt from the A's side. There goes Walton. No chance for the catcher Smith as the ball's down and away, and Walton picks up another stolen base and gets one for Stone as well, as he backdoors into second base. 1-0 the count. Pitch from Waller. Ramirez skies one towards center. That should be deep enough to score. Walton from third, as Stone will hold at second as the throw goes into third base. And the third RBI of the night for Ramirez as he hits a sac fly to center field for out number 1. A's now lead 9-7. Left fielder Gabe Irwin will step in. He's hit into 2 fielders' choice so far tonight. Has an RBI and a stolen base, and has scored a run. Bodie Waller on the mound now. Pitches. One hopper to first. Leck knocks it down, flips it to Waller for the out. Stone will move from second to third. Ball well struck by Irwin, but just right at the first baseman for out number 2. That will bring up second baseman shortstop Aaron Harper. Harper singled in the first, drove in a run, and then launched a 2-run shot over the left center field scoreboard for a 2-run homer. 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs on the night. Brad Stone at third. Harper looking to pick up a 2-out RBI here. Breaking ball is called strike 1. I've learned to wait on this umpire. I will say this about the McPherson pitchers. They do work quick. Another breaking ball fouled off Harper's back foot. Makes the count 0-2. They get the ball, get back on the mound, get the sign, throw the pitch. May not be a good pitch, but it's a pitch.
Hey, in a game that's already an hour and 7 minutes in, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. These games could be a lot longer, believe me, if they were taking their time. The 0-2 pitch to Harper. It's a fastball right down the middle, and Harper fouls it straight back. Harper steps back in. Waller quick to work. He delivers a breaking ball, hit up the middle, and that's going to get through as they were playing Harper to pull. And he will pick up his 3rd hit of the night on the 0-2 single to center field. And Harper's 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs, and the A's had another run, and they've got double digits again. That is it the 4th straight game? I don't remember the game against the Moose, what the final score was, but I believe it was double digits. And that's 4 games in a row now. Brings up Nathan Ade, the third baseman.
I know it was because it was a run rule.
Okay, there you go. Ade was hit by a pitch in the first inning and had a single. It's to second base in the second. Here he drives one towards left, and that will be down for another hit for the A's. Good piece of hitting there by Nathan Ade as he hits the ball towards pitch up and away, goes to left with it. And now Matt Mandeville will step in. He struck out and fouled out to the first baseman. Looking to pick up a 2-out RBI himself here. Aaron Harper at second, Nathan Ade at first. Why the first baseman is holding the runner on at first, I have no idea. Pitches a breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked by Ben Smith for ball 1. You're chuckling, you know, because I'm keeping track. That's why you're chuckling. Waller gets the ball, steps on the rubbery pitches. Mandeville fouls it straight back, evens the count at 1 apiece. A's have picked up 2 more here in the bottom of the 3rd to take a 10-7 lead after trailing after 1/2 innings 7-0.
And if this result holds true, this would be one of the first times that the A's have overcome a major deficit and won a game.
Ball in the dirt, blocked by Ben Smith. I tell you what, I got to give that kid some credit. He has worked his tail off behind the plate, blocking baseballs the last 2 nights. Harper takes off from second, and he will steal third without a throw, and the ball's low and away for ball 3. The A's have just stolen at will against the pitching staff. And now they're not going to hold the runner at first when they should. I'm confused. Okay. Pitch to Mandeville is called strike 2. brings the count to 3-2.
Well, and you still have Eshelman over here that's playing the pull.
Well, yeah, they're giving up the middle of the field, that's for sure. Aid will run. Ball is hit by Mandeville towards right. Looks like the right fielder Brady is there, and he will make the play to retire the side for the A's. In the bottom of the third inning, they score 2 runs on 2 base hits, no McPherson errors, and 2 runners left on base. After 3 complete, A's lead the Pipeliners 10-7 here on KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Matt Freese is still on the mound for Dodge City. A rough first inning, giving up 7 runs, but has put up zeros in the last 2. And the A's have answered with 10 runs in their 3 at-bats thus far. So we'll go to the top of the 4th. Phil Stevenson filling in for Sean Boston here. Justin Hergert alongside. You see any changes out there for the A's at all? As he pulls the Bushnells and takes a look around the field. Freese will now work to Kylan Holder, who hit a 2-run homer in the first, popped up to short to end the first inning. He drives one towards center on the first pitch, but back is Ty Walton right in front of the track. And he will pull it in for out number 1. Holder bidding to knock another ball out of the ballpark tonight. Will come up a little bit short. That will bring up the catcher, Ben Smith. Smith has walked and scored and singled in the second inning to lead off the second inning. He was later stranded at third base.
And no, there are no changes.
Okay. Freese delivers, breaking ball, called for a strike over the inside corner. Where's Freese on his pitch count right now?
74.
I got to believe that we'll see maybe one more inning out of him if he can get through this one. Another breaking ball for strike 2 taken by Ben Smith. Freese winds and delivers a third breaking ball, this one way inside for ball 1. The A's will be on the road after they conclude this short homestand. They will travel to Wichita South High School tomorrow. Freese breaking ball inside for ball 2. They will take on the Midwest Moose in a makeup game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Fastball fouled back by Smith. Count stays at 2 apiece. And then be here at home on Tuesday night to take on the Liberal BJs, the last time the BJs will be in Dodge City. Fastball fouled off again by Smith. Then the A's are off on Wednesday, at Great Bend on Thursday, off on Friday, at Wellington on Saturday, and then here on
Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay. I'm not sure who those games are against, though. That I don't remember. I can't think that far ahead. Breaking ball, ball 3. 3-2 pitch is popped up on the infield. Aaron Harper drifts back into the grass and has a little bit of trouble with it, but he makes the play for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the A's. Matt Freeze thus far here in the fourth. Cesar Morales, the second baseman, will step in. He has walked and scored and had a sacrifice bunt in the second inning.
So it will be the Moose at home on Sunday the 25th, the Cannons on the 27th, and the Rangers on the 28th.
Okay, there you have it. All at home.
All
to
at home.
round out the regular season. First pitch to Morales is a called strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. Count now 0-2. Matt Freeze has found the strike zone, and that's made a huge difference for him after the first inning. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball down and in. Brings the count to 1-2. As the lights come on at Cavalier. Breaking ball. How did that miss Morales? That's one of those where you're, as a hitter, you just turn your back and say thank you and let it hit you because it's a breaking ball. It's not going to hurt very much. It'll hurt a little bit. And go to first instead of pulling a Houdini and finding a way to get out of the way of it. Fastball low and away brings the count to 3-2. Especially anymore, most of the hitters have some sort of guard all over their body to protect them. Pitch from Freeze will be low and away for ball 4. Sixth walk of the night issued by Freeze. And it'll bring up Jackson Leck, the first baseman. He is singled, drove in a run and scored in the first, flew out to right in his last at bat. Pitch is way inside for ball 1. Runner at first, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Freeze sets, delivers, called strike over the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Still got plenty of cold beverages and hot dogs and hamburgers if you want to come out to the ballpark. Ground ball to short to Harper. He scoops it up, flips to Stone to get the force out at second base, and that will retire the side. For McPherson in the top of the fourth inning. They get no runs. They have no hits, no A's errors. 1 runner left after 3.5. It's Dodge City 10, McPherson 7, as you listen to A's baseball on 1030 KBUF.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning here at Cavalier Field. Dodge City leads McPherson 10-7. Looks like we've got a new pitcher in the game for McPherson. Chad Herrera will step in to take over for Bodie Waller here in the fourth. Herrera played third base the last 2 nights. He will start off with first baseman Gabe Ramos, who's flown out to right and doubled to center field to to drive in a run. Ramos will take the first offering from Herrera down and in for ball one. Pitch is a breaking ball. Over the outside corner, called strike. Herrera, another breaking ball, called strike two. On the year, this is Herrera's third appearance. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 10 hits, 6 walks, no strikeouts. ERA is 9.0. Ramos fouls one into foul territory down the left field line. Herrera back to the rubber. Ball's inside for ball two. They've got the shift on for Ramos, expecting him to pull the ball. Shortstop is on the second base side of second base, and the second baseman's at his regular position. And there's a liner right at Morales at second base. Ramos hit that one on the nose, but it's a line out for out number one. Brings up Griffin Williams, right fielder. He's walked, scored a run, popped up to shortstop in his last at bat. Herrera comes to the set position and delivers, low and away for a ball. Like I said before, these guys like to work quick. Pitch. Down and in. 2-0 to Williams. Line score is 7-6-1 for the Pipeliners, 10-9-2 for the A's. Pitch fouled off the catcher. Ouch. As if the guy hadn't had to block 12 balls already in the dirt. Now he takes a foul ball off the hand.
He's going to walk over to the dugout and have a little conversation.
Well, yeah, he's trying to buy himself a little time. I think that one stung him pretty good.
It didn't feel good, I know that much.
It never feels good to get hit by a baseball. I can assure you of that. It doesn't matter whether you're batting, in the field, in some cases during batting practice, and someone throws one errantly and drills you in the face and breaks your jaw. Herrera's offering is up and in for ball three. 3-1 to Griffin Williams.
Okay, you can't dangle that one out there and leave us.
Pitch fouled straight back. I could have made the play, but the screen had to stop it. Yeah, I was playing for Fairbanks. We were at the NBC tournament, and a remains nameless infielder threw a ball to first base where I was taking throws, but at a time when we weren't taking throws. Williams swings and drives one to left field for a base hit. And the throw was perfect, and it was head high, and I wasn't looking, and it hit me just to the right of my chin, broke my jaw in 2 places. I had to have surgery, was wired shut for 6 weeks, lost 25 pounds, but I did play 2 days later. Yes.
Impressive.
Back to the top of the order. Ty Walton swings. He drives one to left. But Kylan Holder's over there to make the play and retire Walton for the first time tonight. He had singled, been hit by a pitch, and walked and scored all 3 times and stole 3 bases. This time he will line out to left for out number 2. Williams will stay at first. So, yes, that was right in the second year I was in Fairbanks playing. And played 2 days, missed a game, but did play 2 days later after surgery. Brad Stone, the hitter for Dodge City. He's walked and scored, singled, and then walked and scored and stole a base in the 3rd inning.
And Mr. Smith has blocked yet another one.
Yes, he did.
Down in the dirt.
Mark that. So I got a mark that's in the 4th inning, and that will be number 13 of the night. 2-0 now, the count to Stone. He swings and fouls one off on the left side. The first year I played in Fairbanks, we won the NBC tournament. The second year, we finished, I believe, 7th. And the game that I missed, we lost. Williams takes off, and the throw is right on the bag from Ben Smith, and Williams will be caught stealing for the third out here in the 4th inning. For the first time tonight, the A's don't score in this ball game as they go no runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left, and after 4 complete, it's Dodge City 10, McPherson 7. You're listening to A's Baseball on 1030 KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert. As we go to the top of the 5th, Mac Freeze is back to the mound for Dodge City. And we've got some changes as it looks like Doyle Kane has gone to first base. Ramos has gone to right. So I'm assuming that means that Griffin Williams is out of the game. Or no, maybe he moved to left. Can you tell? I'll bet you that it might be Gabe Irwin's out. And the first pitch from Freeze to Kyle Schrodel is a swung on and a miss for strike 1.
Yes, Irwin is out.
Okay, so Kane will be in his spot in the lineup. Slider over the outside corner for strike 2. Good pitch from Matt Freeze. So I'm guessing that it's Irwin that's out and it's Doyle Kane who's in the game at first. And those guys will move around. Pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Ramos will move to right field in the 5th, and Williams will move to left field. Pitch is swung on a miss by Schrodel on a high fastball for out number 1 in the 5th inning here for McPherson. That is the 4th strikeout of the night for Freeze. Center fielder Corey Holmberg is now the hitter. Fastball over the outside corner, strike 1. Holmberg is struck out in the 1st and walked and was caught stealing in the 3rd. Freeze winds. The 0-1 is up and away for ball 1. To finish the story a little bit here, Justin, it was my second year in Fairbanks and got hit, had surgery. They found a face mask, football face mask, to put on my helmet so I could play. Finished playing in the NBC World Series and then was wired shut, like I said, for 6 weeks. And lost about 25 pounds. Probably what I need to do now. Just wire me shut so I can't eat. But pitch swung on and missed by Holmberg. He evens the count at 2-2. Freeze winds and delivers another fastball right by Holmberg for his 5th strikeout of the night and out number 2 of the inning. But the first bit of food that I had after I got out of the wires and everything, because your gums are so soft and everything, and your teeth are, everything's sore and whatnot, was a Taco Tico bean burrito, and it took me an hour to eat it. best thing I had. You could not even imagine with that. First pitch is a strike to Eshelman. Slider down and in, evens the count at 1-1. And I was wired shut on my birthday. So my brother has me over for a meal, and they're having steak, and I can't eat it.
He didn't even grind it up for you?
Oh. Eshelman fouls one off his foot for strike 2. No, they didn't grind it up for me, but I cut off a little sliver, and I stuck it in between my teeth, and I grinded it up myself. It took about 5 minutes, but it was good, let me tell you. But that burrito was the first thing that I'd had, and it was good. And there's a called strike 3 over the outside corner. So Matt Freese in his 5th inning of work strikes out the side. 6th strikeout of the night. And that will retire McPherson in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And after 4.5, Dodge City 10, McPherson 7. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wyatt Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come in to Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning. Dodge City leads McPherson 10-7. Second baseman Brad Stone will come back to the plate after Griffin Williams was caught stealing for the 3rd out of the inning in the bottom of the 4th. Stone will face Chad Herrera, who's on for his 2nd inning of work in relief for McPherson. First pitch, Stone hits one right on the nose, but is picked up by first baseman Jackson Leck, and he will go to the bag and take it himself for out number 1. One hopper, and Leck with a nice scoop over there at first base. We'll now bring up designated hitter Artie Ramirez. Ramirez has walked, singled, drove in 2 runs, and then hit a sac fly in the 3rd inning. He's got 3 RBIs on the night. 10-7, Dodge City. Breaking ball, called strike over the outside corner. Fourth straight game that Dodge City has scored in double digits. Breaking ball, inside off the plate, evens the count at 1 apiece. Herrera working quickly, just like all the McPherson pitchers have. Ramirez swings at a pitch inside, off the plate, hits it foul, right over on the beer cart. Oh, let's hope there's no damage to the beer cart.
Oh, no.
Scared a couple of people, but it looks like everybody's okay, and the beer cart's okay. So we're okay. 1-2 to Ramirez now, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Herrera, breaking ball. Ramirez keeps his hands back and loops one into left field for his 2nd hit of the night. Ramirez is 2 for 2 with a walk and a sac fly. And now Doyle Kane will step in for his first appearance of the night. Kane on the season, 289. And he's got 7 doubles, a home run, and 16 RBIs. And the pop-up on the first pitch, second baseman Morales will go out and make the play. And that's the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch swinging was Kane. And now shortstop Aaron Harper will step in. He's 3 for 3 tonight with 4 RBIs, 2 singles, and a 2-run homer. Good night for him thus far. Herrera sets, delivers, breaking ball off the plate for ball 1. Another breaking ball fouled off by Harper down the right side. Over into the weeds back there. Kids are chasing it. A's players are chasing it. Wonder who will come up with it. Oh, the kid did. The kid got it first. That's a buck. Take it to the concession stand, you get a buck. Harper swings. And running on the play was Ramirez, and he's thrown out easily at second base. That's the second straight inning that a Dodge City base runner is thrown out by Ben Smith. So for the A's, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left, and after 5 complete, Dodge City 10, McPherson 7 here on KBUF. We'll go to a break here on KBUF. Well, maybe we won't go to a break. How about that?
We'll just keep it right here.
We'll just keep it here.
We'll tell you
That's
about our
right.
new pitcher, Makana Owasso.
How about that? Matt Freese goes 5 innings tonight. He's in line for the win, and now the new pitcher for the A's is Makana Alasso.
Who has been a catcher.
Yeah.
So now he's going to go out and be on the other side of the ball.
He will take over here in the top of the 6th inning. And I'm looking to see if he's got any appearances thus far. And I don't see it, so I think this will be his first.
I believe this is his first appearance on the mound.
First appearance as a pitcher for the A's. He it was a DH the first night. The second night he was the catcher, and now he's a pitcher here in Game 3 of this series. So I just got Justine's text telling me not to send it to a break. Oh, United Wireless, what am I going to do with you? It came a little bit late.
Oh, well.
That's okay.
That's all right,
That's
because
all right.
it gave us an opportunity to talk about our new pitcher.
That's right. So he will face Phelan, Brady, and Holder here in the top of the 6th inning. Dodge City leads 10-7. Buster Phelan is struck out swinging, walked, drove in a run. Also, that was in the first inning, singled to right for his first hit of the season. Lasso throws fastball over the outside corner for strike 1. Wind up, delivers, high and away, evens the count at 1 apiece. Now, it's ironic that Makana Alasso will come on the mound. He's a pretty good-sized dude. 6'2", 225. Ball's off the plate inside, 2-1. This is a good Tony Gwynn story, too, to go with it. I'm playing in San Diego, and Jack Clark gets thrown out in the first inning. He was our first baseman, and get to the more of it as we go here. Pitch from Alasso. Check swing, called strike 2 to Phelan. Jack did that to me about 5 or 6 times during the year, that year, in 1990. So anyway, Sid Fernandez is the pitcher for the Mets. We're playing the Mets. Sid's a pretty good left-handed pitcher. Alasso winds, delivers, swung on by Phelan and missed for strike 3. First out of the inning here for the Pipeliners. It'll bring up Austin Brady, the right fielder. He has reached on a fielder's choice and scored, RBI single, and popped up to shortstop. Sid is listed at 5'11" and about 230, left-handed pitcher. He's more like 5'9" and about 250. Okay, he's a really rotund dude. Alasso delivers over the outside corner for strike one. So I've never faced him before, and Tony Gwynn's hitting in front of me because I'm in for Clark. Clark was behind him. So as we go the inning to hit, Alasso slider off the plate, evens the count at 1 apiece. I asked Tony for some advice. What should I look for? What should I do? I've never seen this guy before. And Sid threw the ball pretty well. He was a low to mid 90s kind of guy, and was a really good starting pitcher for the Mets, along with Dwight Gooden at that time. Alasso delivers low, 2-1. So Tony, and I'll try to keep this as clean as I can. Tony says, whatever you do, when he goes to throw you the first pitch, he said, don't look, and he said, 3-letter word starts with A, rear end is how I will put it, okay? Pitch is swung on and missed by Brady for strike 2, 2-2. And so, Tony makes an out in front of me, and so I go to the plate, and I've got this in my head thinking, okay, I don't want to look at his rear end when he goes to throw the pitch. And so I'm in the box, and Sid's throwing out of the windup, and he goes to deliver the pitch. Fastball off the plate, 4-4. Brady draws a walk. 1 out. Brings
and
up.
That breaks 4 batters in a row that have struck out for McPherson.
Good point. Kylan Holder, the left fielder, is now at the plate. He's got a 2-run homer in this game. Anyway, Sid goes in the windup, and he was notorious for throwing across his body, so he would turn his back to you. And when he started to turn and deliver the pitch to me, pitch over the inside corner for strike 1, all I see is this giant rear end coming at me. Now, of course, Tony told me, he said,
don't look.
Don't, you can't look at that. You can't see that. And, of course, that's already in my head, swung on and missed by Holder for strike 2, is that I don't even see the pitch. That's all I saw was this giant rear end and a gray pair of pants coming at me. And, of course, the pitch is a strike. And I turn around, and Tony's putting his batting gloves, his helmet away after making an out. And he looks at me, and he is doing nothing but laughing like crazy. That's strike 3 over the outside corner. Holder takes the pitch. And he's retired on strikes for out number 2. Ben Smith, the catcher, will now step in. And he is just laughing like crazy. And, Tony had this infectious laugh. And he knew that because he told me that, that's all I would see coming at me in the first pitch. And he's just over there laughing because he knew he got me at some point. This is the kind of stuff sometimes goes on in big league games. I had no idea. I'd never seen Sid Fernandez before. And the first pitch, all I see is a big old rear end coming right at me.
And I'm guessing this was earlier in your career anyway.
It was the first full year I was with the Padres in the 90s.
There might have been a little bit of rookie hazing going on.
Well, maybe. But Tony and I had known each other since college. But anyway, Austin Brady takes off, and the pitch is low. He steals second base. And we have a new catcher in the game. Clayton Coates is now in the game behind the plate, taking over for Mandeville.
Indeed.
But I will never forget that, and it's always a great story that I like to tell because, Tony says that. I'm trying not to look at it, and here it comes right at me. I don't even see the pitch. All I saw was just this giant rear end coming right at me. And, he throws a 92-mile-an-hour fastball to the outside corner for a strike, and I never even saw it. And I look back at him, and he's just laughing his tail off over there because he knew he'd got me with that. So pitch to Smith is over the outside corner to even the count at 2-2. One of the best people I've ever known in baseball, Tony Gwynn, died well before he should have. Alasso, fastball inside for ball 3. But he was good to everybody. There wasn't a person who didn't like Tony Gwynn. And he was the worst spades player I ever played with. Swung on, fouled down the right side to have another 3-2 pitch. I took more money from him playing spades on road trips than you could ever imagine. But he had it to spare. There wasn't any question about that, too. So, Ben Smith, the hitter, 3-2 is the count. Austin Brady at second base, 2 outs in the inning. McKenna Alasso with the pitch. Fastball fouled off again. Ben Smith will see a third 3-2 pitch coming up here.
We also have Mikey Kane at short.
Aha. I'm assuming that's straight up as well. Let's hope so. Kane brothers are now in the game. Also delivers another fastball fouled off by Smith. We will try it for a fourth time here on 3-2. Dodge City leads 10-7. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Nobody has scored since the bottom of the 3rd. 7 in the first for McPherson. Dodge City answered with 2 in the first, 6 in the second, and 2 more in the 3rd. But we've been scoreless since then. The ball is in the dirt. Gets away from Coates. And Ben Smith will walk. Second walk of the inning issued by Alasso. And the wild pitch will allow Brady to move over to third. Brings up second baseman Cesar Morales. He's walked and scored. Had a sacrifice bunt and walked again in the 4th. So we've got no official plate appearance at this point. Lasso in the stretch. Comes set, checks the runner. Pitch, fastball right down the middle, strike 1. Stretch, and the pitch is high and in.
There is action down in the A's bullpen.
Well, I'm guessing he's probably only going to throw 1 inning.
And it's your favorite person.
So, my favorite person?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Duro.
Oh. You mean the name I can't pronounce? Alasso high and up. Excuse me, high and in for ball 2.
High and up, same thing there.
True. Good point. Well, when we have a break, I'm going to make sure I write his name down so I can enunciate it correctly.
Use your words.
The pitch, high and in, ball 3. This is not what the A's need right now, is free bases. 10-11-2 for the A's. 7-6-1 for McPherson. The pitch is over the outside corner for a called strike 2. Full count. That means that Smith should take off from first. Also looks in for the sign. He gets it from Coates. And the pitch. Fastball fouled off to the right side. We'll have another one. Yeah, sometimes in the big leagues, guys will. Bruce Hurst was one of the worst ones about trying to light guys' shoes on fire when he wasn't pitching.
Light shoes on fire?
Yeah, that was. He would crawl around on dugout floors. Swung on and missed by Morales for strike 3. All 3 outs, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks by Alasso in his first inning of work. And that will retire the side for McPherson here, in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, 2 runners left, no A's errors. After 5.5, it's 10-7 Dodge City here on 1030 KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. The Dodge City A's lead the McPherson Pipeliners 10-7 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Chad Herrera for the Pipeliners is on for his 3rd inning of work. And he will face, if I flip the sheet over, we'll get it figured out.
Mikey Kane,
Nathan Aid, and Clayton Coates, if everybody's in the right place where they're supposed to be. Ben Smith thus far, the catcher for McPherson, has had 13 balls in the dirt through 5 innings. And has blocked all of them.
Missed 1, right?
No, I don't think so. Mikey Kane leads off, and he singles line drive to right field. First pitch, base hit. That's his first appearance of the night. Gets the A's started here with a 3-run lead. Like I mentioned earlier, McPherson got 7 in the first off Matt Freeze. Then he put up 4 zeros. Dodge answered with 2 in the first, 6 in the second, 2 in the third. But they haven't scored in the last 2 innings. And Nathan Aid will step in. He's been hit by a pitch, singled, stole a base and scored, and singled in the third. So he's 2 for 2 tonight. First pitch to him is wide for ball 1. He swings, hits one towards left. Kylan Holder comes in and makes a shoestring catch. And Mikey Kane will scamper back to first base. That's the first out of the inning. Brings up the catcher, Clayton Coates. Coates on the year is hitting .269, 2 doubles, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Played a little first base last night, I think, for maybe the first time of the year.
And there was another one down in the dirt.
Well, I missed it, so we will record it. 2-0 now to Coates. Mikey Kane led off the inning with a single. Coates takes a ball over the inside corner. Called a ball, 3-0. That looked like a pretty good pitch, Justin.
Shaded a little towards the inside, but.
And another one in the dirt for ball 4. So Coates will draw a walk. Moves Mikey Kane to second base, and will bring up Gabe Ramos, who's now in right field. Ramos has flown out to right, doubled to center, drove in a run, and lined out to second base. First pitch is called strike 1 over the outside corner. Ramos 1 for 3 on the night. He's had 3 pretty good at-bats. Breaking ball high and away. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Herrera delivers. Breaking ball fouled off towards the pipeliner dugout softly. Brings the count to 1-2.
We also have the coaching carousel going on out in the first base.
Okay.
It was Carlos Arellano earlier, and now it's Devin Susky.
Okay. As long as we've got somebody over there, I guess that's a good point. Ramos fouls off a fastball straight back, keeps the count at 1-2. Herrera checks the runner, delivers a breaking ball, and it's hit well towards right. Brady cannot bring it in. Ramos is going to have to stop because the runners are caught. Coates and Kane are caught in between third, and now they're just going to get Clayton Coates out on that. That's going to be 9-4-5 as Coates ran up the back of Mikey Kane thinking Kane was going to score, and he was held at third. That will record the second out of the inning. Single for Ramos as he had to stop at first base because Kane with 1 out should have been off the bag in a position to score, not tagging right there. So Coates will be out 9-4-5, and there's a ball grounded by Griffin Williams to short, and Eshelman will go the short way and get the third out of the inning. For the A's, in the bottom of the 6th inning, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left. And after 6 complete, it's Dodge City 10, McPherson 7. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your health care needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive health care, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Changes for the A's here. Alberto Lavano, I'll make sure I say that correctly, has come in to play third base here in the top of the 7th. And now on to pitch for the A's is number 4, Hunter Darrow. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm 1 for 1 right there. Tonight anyway. And it looks like this might be Darrow's first appearance of the year on the mound.
It is.
So he will get 7, 8, 9 in the order for McPherson. Jackson Leck, the first baseman, will lead off here in the 7th. And Darrow's first pitch is a fastball line to left, and Griffin Williams came in on it, and that ball went right over his head. And it'll end up at the wall, and Leck will have a double on the first pitch he sees from Darrow. That will bring up the designated hitter, Kyle Schrodel. I'm going to have to sit back down. My window is fogged up here. That's what happens when you're blowhard.
I'm going to leave that comment alone.
All right. Runner at second. Nobody out. First pitch swung on and missed by Schrodel from Darrow. You don't see any other changes, do you?
No.
We're all good? Okay. Hunter DeRoe's second pitch to Schrodel is called strike 2 over the inside corner. A's lead 10-7 here in the top of the 7th. Hunter's fastball offering on 0-2 is fouled straight back. McPherson got 7 in the first. The A's answered with 2 in the third, or 2 in the first, 6 in the second, 2 in the third, and we've been scoreless since then. Hunter DeRoe hits fastballs grounded to third. Lovano up with it, throws across. We got an out at first, and a great job by Griffin Williams as Doyle Kane's throw went over Mikey Kane, who was the shortstop covering at third base, went over his head, but Griffin Williams, the left fielder, hustling to back up the play, will keep the runner, Jackson Leck, from advancing past third base. He took off on the throw from Lovano, and a good throw might have had him at third base, but great job by Williams to back that up. So now the Pipeliners have a runner at third with 1 out. Corey Holmberg, the center fielder, 9-hole hitters up. First offering from DeRoe is swung on and missed for strike 1. Holmberg struck out 3 times the first night, didn't play last night, and he has struck out twice tonight and walked once and been caught stealing.
Well, let's see if we can go for the hat trick.
There's a ground ball wide of first for strike 2. That would be ideal to try to strand this runner at third base. 1 out, top of the 7th. A's lead 10-7. Leadoff double by Jackson Leck. Advanced to third on the ground out. He's now in a position to score with 1 out. Breaking ball fouled off by Holmberg. Pretty good pitch from DeRoe. Lights are on here at Cavalier. It's been a nice night for baseball. Fastball high, but swung on and missed by Holmberg for the hat trick for 2 of the 3 nights he's been here in Dodge City. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. Shortstop Aaron Eshelman. He has singled, stole a base, and scored. Reached on an error, lined out to center, and struck out looking in his last at bat. 2 outs, runner at third for the Pipeliners. Hunter DeRoe on his first inning of work. First appearance of the year. Breaking ball over the outside corner, called strike 1. It's like we've got another guy in the bullpen down there for the A's. Can't tell who it is, but the Bushnells will let us know here shortly. DeRoe's fastball's up for ball 1.
You're not going to believe this, but it's another catcher in Artie Ramirez.
Okay, well, he's the DH tonight. And has he pitched in a game yet?
No.
Okay.
We're digging deep.
DeRoe gets Eshelman to offer, and it's a weak pop-up to third. Lovano secures it for out number 3. So for the Pipeliners in the top of the 7th inning, they have no runs, 1 hit, no A's errors, 1 runner left. And we go to the 7th inning stretch time. It's Dodge City 10, McPherson 7. And you're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Henrik's DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson alongside Justin Hergert as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. And now coming on to pinch hit for the A's. Here for Ty Walton will be Brett Graber. First pitch to him is low for ball 1. And that was another dirt ball. Picked that time, not blocked, but another dirt ball. Graber takes a ball over the inside corner. Called ball 2. That looked like a pretty good pitch. Pitch swung on a miss by Graber. Brings the count to 2-1. 7-1 for McPherson. Dodge is 10-13-2. Pitch from Herrera. Breaking ball line past the third baseman down the line. For Graber, he goes for 2. Holder's throw is into right field, backed up by the first baseman. And Brett Graber is on, leading off with a double down the left field line. To mention, all the scoring happened in the first 3 innings. We've had nothing in the last 3. And Graber with the leadoff double here. Brad Stone will be up for his 5th time tonight. He's walked and scored, singled, walked and scored with a stolen base, and grounded out to first. Pitch is inside for ball 1. Herrera sets, looks, delivers. Breaking ball called for a strike. We're at 1-1.
I would be okay right now, Phil, if we were to go ahead and score 7, and let's just call this one done.
I'm done. I'm good with you. I'm down. See if we can pull that off. Herrera checks the runner Graber at second base. He steps off again. Graber's got him worried apparently. Or he doesn't know what pitch he wants to throw. One of the two. Breaking ball. Called strike 2. It's like 2 in a row that looked low, but the umpire didn't seem to think so.
Well, all I can say is if Graber's worrying him, he's going to have to get someone to cover that bag.
That's true. There's not a middle infielder anywhere near second base. Pitch is low and away to Stone, evens the count at 2-2. The pitch, breaking ball, hit hard towards second base. Morales is up with it. He throws to first wide as he was waiting for Leck to get there, and then when he did, he didn't reset his feet and threw the ball wide at first, and that'll be a throwing error on the second baseman, Morales. Advancing to third is Graber, and now Artie Ramirez is back at the plate, where he is 2 for 2 tonight with a walk, a sac fly, and 3 RBIs. Breaking ball. Over for strike 1. I'm just dealing with the delayed strike call. Pitch, breaking ball is off the fist, but over the shortstop's head and down for a base hit. And the 4th RBI of the night for Artie Ramirez in his 3rd hit. So the A's have now added to their lead, 11-7. And Doyle Kane will come up for the second time. He swung at a first pitch and popped up to second base in his last at bat. He takes a pitch low and away for ball 1. Herrera throws, and the pitch is fouled off over into the cages down the right field line. Evens the count at 1 apiece. And I'm with you, Justin. I'm okay. 6 more and we go home. Breaking ball. Down and in. Had to wait again in case I wasn't confused with the umpire's delayed strike call. 2-1. Ball's hit towards center. Can the center fielder see it? That's usually the question this time of night. Yes, he does. And that's Holmberg, and he brings it in for out number 1. Now Mikey Kane is to the plate. His first at bat, he singled to right on a first pitch as well to lead off the 6th. Chance to drive in some runs here. A's lead 11-7. 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, fastball fouled off to the right side by Kane. Kane brothers hitting back-to-back now coming into the game. 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 6th. Breaking ball inside, 1-1. Another breaking ball low and away. 2-1 now the count. Everything okay there, Justin? You're kind of moving around gingerly over here. Pitch is off the plate for ball 3. Herrera comes set. Pitches in the other batter's box for ball 4. That walk will load the bases for the A's. It'll bring up Alberto Lavano, who came in top of this inning to play third base. Be his first at bat of the night. Lavano on the year, hitting .239, 4 doubles, a home run, 8 RBIs. First pitch to him is a breaking ball, called strike over the outside corner. Herrera quickly resets. Ground ball is going to be hit up the middle. And it's going to be by the diving shortstop Eshelman. And that will bring home 2 runs as Stone and Ramirez both score. 2 RBI single for Lavano. And the A's now lead 13-7. Mikey Kane will stop at second base. And Clayton Coates will step to the plate. We've got a mound visit taking place. As I mentioned earlier, Herrera started at third base the last 2 nights. And he's only on for his 3rd pitching appearance of the year. And he'd only thrown 4 innings to that point. He's on his 3rd inning of work here. I guess maybe they're going to extend him a little bit. Clayton Coates came on in relief of Mandeville. And he walked in his first plate appearance. First and second, 1 out. Breaking ball over the outside corner for a strike. A's have scored 3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Lead 13-7. Another breaking ball in the dirt, 1-1.
Mandeville's now down there in the bullpen catching Artie Ramirez, who is warming up.
And I'm sure we'll see him next, unless we could score some runs. Change up. Swung on and missed by Coates. Makes the count now 1-2.
4 more.
4 more runs. That's right. Breaking ball, Coates swings and misses again, and that will be the 2nd out of the inning as he goes down on strikes. Gabe Ramos will now step in. Ramos has flown out to right, doubled to center, lined out to second, and should have had another double, but ends up with a single to right field in his last at bat. Takes a pitch low for ball 1. Herrera sits, delivers, down and in. 2-0 now to Ramos. I'm not sure who's scheduled to start tomorrow, but I know that Gabe is scheduled to start here at home against the BJs on Tuesday. He swings and hits a sharp one-hopper right at the first baseman Leck. Steps on the bag to record the 3rd out, and that will retire the side. But for the A's in the bottom of the 7th, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error by McPherson, and 2 runners left on base after 7 complete. It's now the A's 13, McPherson 7. You're listening to A's Baseball on KBUF.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now, from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on Wyatt Earp Boulevard in Dodge City.
It's a myth those people feeling suicidal don't warn anyone. Most will give clues or even talk about it when asked. If you're worried about someone, talk to them right away. And there's help, like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Warning signs can save a life. Learn about them at mattersks.org. Brought to you by Glenn Curbs Law Firm.
Going to the top of the 8th inning here at Cavalier Field, the A's lead McPherson 13-7. I'm Phil Stevenson filling in for Sean Boston alongside Justin Hergert. A's will have their 4th pitcher of the night step in. It will be the designated hitter and the first night's catcher, Artie Ramirez, will step in, and I'm looking to see, are we going to guess this is his first appearance as well, Justin?
I believe it is.
So 3 individuals with their first pitching appearance of the year for the A's. So far, the first 2 have gone well.
Well, technically, everybody, even for Matt Freese, this was his first start.
Right.
So it's a night of firsts for our pitching staff.
It is. Matt Freese gave up 7 in the first, but then got 4 more innings of shutout baseball. And then Makana Alasso came on in the 6th, put up a 0. Hunter DeRoe came on in the 7th and put up a 0. And now we'll see what Artie can do here in the top of the 8th inning. He will face the 2-3-4 hitters for McPherson. The third baseman up first is Buster Phelan. Phelan has struck out, walked and got an RBI in the first, singled to right for his first hit of the year, and struck out in his last at bat. Artie Ramirez, as I mentioned, from the University of New Orleans. His first pitch of the season is fouled off over into the screen in front of the McPherson dugout for strike 1. Pitch is down low, evens the count at 1 apiece. Had a good crowd here tonight at Cavalier Field. They've seen the A's fall behind early 7-0, but now have come back to take a 13-7 lead. Ramirez winds and delivers low 2-1. Crowd is thinned out a little bit. Of course, some people have to go to work tomorrow.
What's work?
That's what I should be saying right now.
You would, too.
So, pitch from Ramirez over the outside corner for strike 2. Evens the count at 2-2.
Unfortunately, some of us have to go to work and get ready to go on the road as well.
Yeah, I know. That won't be me tomorrow. Pitch from Ramirez, breaking ball right over the inside corner, and Phelan looks at it for strike 3. Right fielder Austin Brady will now step in. He is hit into a fielder's choice and scored. Singled to shortstop. He got an RBI, flew out to the shortstop, and walked, stole a base. His last appearance in the 6th. Ramirez strikes out his first hitter he faces of the year. His first offering to Brady is a ground ball towards short. Mikey Keene comes up with it, throws across the diamond to his brother Doyle, and we've got 2 outs. That's Kane to Kane. Are we watching WWE maybe? Is that a possibility? That would
No.
be that would be Kane to the Undertaker. That's what that would be. That are brothers. So I'll have to skip that. Can we call the WWE brothers? Maybe. No, never mind.
Let's move on.
Okay. Kyle Holder now steps in. He swings at the first offering from Ramirez, hits it deep to left, and that ball's out of here for his second home run of the ball game. He had a 2-run homer in the first off Freeze. Has now added his second of the game, a solo shot off Artie Ramirez to make the score 13-8. Third RBI of the night for Holder. Last time was on a 3-2 pitch. That was on the first pitch. Brings up catcher Ben Smith, who's walked, singled, popped to short, and walked again. He swings at the first pitch that he sees. It's popped up. Going to be just foul over the A's dugout.
Had the apparel stand been over there, it probably would have hit it.
Well, it's a good thing she closed early. Well, maybe she closes in the 7th all the time. I don't know. We're up here. We can't really tell.
All I can see is what's down here in front of me.
Okay. Well, there's a lot going on here in front of us. 13-8, the A's lead. 8-8-2 for McPherson. 13-16-2 for the A's. Looking for their 5th win in a row. Pitch from Ramirez is low for a ball. The 1-1 offering. I guess that was low. 2-1. I don't mind umpires seeing the pitch all the way in, but some of them need to be quicker. Smith lines a base hit to center field. That's his second hit of the night. And that will bring the second baseman, Cesar Morales, to the plate, who has walked twice, had a sacrifice bunt, and struck out. And I'm guessing right now, because of the earlier rainstorm today, that the dew is beginning to come up on the grass a little bit, because each time a ball has gotten into the grass, the players have thrown it back in. Pitcher has to get another ball. Ramirez's first offering is up and in for ball 1. Ramirez comes set. He'll check the runner Smith at first base and delivers. It's fouled off by Morales to the right side. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Still about 77 degrees here. That's what it was at game time. And we've really got no wind. It's blowing straight down right now. That's what we always say when there's no wind. It's just blowing straight down. Ramirez's 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball over the inside corner, called strike 2. 1-2 on Morales.
I did see earlier that the finale of the A's and Mud Daubers, or not the A's, BJ's and Mud Daubers was rained out.
They did get some rain in the Wichita area.
Well, that one was being played in Liberal.
Oh, in Liberal.
Yes.
Okay. Hanging breaking ball from Ramirez is hit by Morales into the left field for a base hit. So back-to-back singles after the 2-out home run by Holder puts 2 runners on with 2 outs for Jackson Leck, first baseman. He's 2 for 4 on the night. Scored a run, drove in a run in the first inning, and then doubled back in the 7th. Ramirez down and in with his first pitch. I'm sure he's just going to throw 1 inning because there is another pitcher in the bullpen for the A's.
Yes, and that is Tyler Smith.
Well, he must be a pitcher.
He is.
Next offering from Ramirez is up and in, 2-0. Ramirez comes set, delivers, fouled straight back by Leck. Good cut on that 2-0 pitch. So mentioned earlier, this wraps up a quick 3-game homestand for the A's. Be on the road Monday.
Home Tuesday.
On the
road
road Thursday.
Yep.
Swung on and fouled by Leck for even the count of 2-2. On the road Thursday, on the road Saturday, and then back here on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Correct.
To finish out the regular season. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. To the batter, Leck. Ramirez delivers over the inside corner, but called ball 3. That was a pretty good pitch. Runners should be moving. 3-2, 2 outs. Ramirez trying to get out of the jam, got the first 2 hitters, then give solo home run, and then back-to-back singles. Checks the runner. Pitch, breaking ball, swung on and missed by Leck for strike 3. So for McPherson in the top of the 8th, they get 1 run on 3 base hits. No A's errors, 2 runners left. And after 7.5, it's Dodge City 13, McPherson 8, as you listen to A's baseball on KBUF. This is A's baseball on KBUF.
A BioGuard pool is clearly the work of experts. You can be an expert with a good system that delivers clarity, convenience, and confidence. All of BioGuard's comprehensive pool care systems put the pleasure back in your pool with premium products that cover everything from sanitizers and shocks to algicides and balancers. Simple to follow and easy to maintain. That's what makes a BioGuard system. Visit Austin Pool in Dodge City or Garden City to learn about the right system for your pool and become the clear expert in your neighborhood.
Wearing the right work boot can make all the difference in your day. And at Long's, they've assembled the best selection of brands, styles, and sizes in this area. Choose from Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Tony Lama, Twisted X, Wolverine, Dan Post, and Laredo. All discount priced every day. They've got the style that is suited best for the job you do. Plus the largest selection of ladies, steel, and safety toe boots in this area. So come into Long's and see why they've been selling the best brands in Southwest Kansas for over 50 years. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 8:30, Saturday 9 to 6, and Sunday 1 till 6.
Back at Cavalier Field here as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. A pitching change now for McPherson as their designated hitter, Kyle Schrodel, will come on to throw the bottom of the 8th inning for the Pipeliners. On the season, Schrodel is making his 2nd appearance. He's thrown 3 innings thus far, gave up 7 hits, walked 4, struck out 4, and his ERA is 12 even. So the A's will send up Griffin Williams, Brett Graber, and Brad Stone to face Schrodel here in the bottom of the 8th. A 13-8 lead for the A's.
And around the league, Phil.
Go.
The Moos are leading the Heat 16-2.
Ouch.
The Cannons leading the Cannons leading the Rangers 5-4, and the Curve leading the Dirtbags 5-0.
Okay, first pitch from Schrodel to Griffin Williams is outside for ball 1. I just found out that who's working with you tomorrow? Do you
Adam
know?
Cadavi, I believe.
Well, he'll be here Tuesday night as well, so I guess I'm fired. Again.
What's a guy have to do to get fired around here?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Pitch is low for ball 2. Next pitch is going to be outside for ball 3.
Wait for it.
Looked like a pretty good pitch. Williams has walked, popped short, singled, and hit it to a fielder's choice. And that's ball 4. Where is that pitch? Good grief. Okay. That's all I'm going to say.
So that means Adam's covering tomorrow and Tuesday.
And Tuesday.
What about Thursday?
I don't know. We'll have to get a hold of Sean and find out.
Do you don't want to travel with us to Great Bend?
No.
Oh, come on.
Schroeder delivers his first offering to Brett Graber, who's doubled his last at bat as he came in the game for Ty Walton. First pitch is a ball inside. Next pitch is over the outside corner for strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Graber doubled and scored in the 7th. Schroeder sets, checks the runner. Pitch is outside for ball 2.
Last time I was at Great Bend, if I am remembering this right, the last time we were there was a rain out, and I also hit a deer on the way home.
Oh, jeez. That's not good. Graber offers at the 2-1 pitch and fouls it off to even the count at 2-2. That's not good either. Hitting deers is not good.
No.
I hit a cow with a van coming home from Derby when the A's were still in the Jayhawk League, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Slider from Schroeder's off the plate. Good take there by Graber for ball 3. Will Williams be running here? 5-run lead for the A's in the bottom of the 8th. No, he doesn't. Fastball, line, fair, down the left field line. And it looks like that Williams, Holder has trouble picking it up out of the grass, but Graber gets his second double in 2 appearances tonight. And the A's are in business with 2 on and nobody out. Second baseman Brad Stone at the plate. He's 1 for 3 tonight with 2 walks, 3 runs scored, and a stolen base. He looks to add to the A's advantage here. And the infield will now come in for McPherson. First pitch is high for ball 1. Yeah, we were coming back from Derby, and I was pulling a trailer. We were in vans, and were you here when that happened?
I don't think I was here when that one happened.
And pitches a ball 2-0. And about 1 o'clock in the morning, about 3 miles outside of Dodge here on Highway 50, 3 cows right in the middle of the road. Dark as it could be, couldn't see any of them. Stone lifts the ball to center. Should be deep enough to score Williams. Throw comes into third. Graber will hold up and a sac fly RBI for Brad Stone. Totaled the van, but I guess I was smart enough to not try to swerve and miss the 1 cow in my lane because there were 2 cows in the other lane. And if I'd have gone right, I'd have rolled the van into a ditch. And didn't want to do that, so we killed a cow.
Well, that's out. I think it was a little farther out, but what would this have been? 7 years ago now that they hit the cows coming home from a football game.
Oh, yeah, that was coming back from Butler. Yeah.
Yes, coming back from Butler.
Artie Ramirez swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. 0-1. Brett Graber at second base. A's have a run home here in the bottom of the 8th. It's now 14-8. Schroeder sets, checks the runner. Pitch is a slider that this time Ben Smith cannot block. And that's where I use another color pen to put that one in. That's 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 balls in the dirt tonight. First one that he hasn't blocked. So the wild pitch moves Graber to third. Count even up at 1-1. Called strike 2 over the outside corner. McPherson has their infield in again. Ramirez looking to try to pick up his 5th RBI of the night. Schroeder inside with a fastball, drilled foul into the A's bullpen. Still 1-2. Those cows are dangerous.
Indeed.
Pitch swung on and dribbled back to the pitcher by Ramirez. He runs hard, but he's out at first. Good play by Schrodel to get the second out of the inning. That'll bring up first baseman Doyle Kane. He's 0 for 2 tonight after coming on in relief of Gabe Irwin in the 4-hole. He's popped to second, flowed out to center field. Looks to pick up another run here in the bottom of the 8th with a 2-out RBI. Breaking ball off the plate for ball 1. A's looking for their 5th straight win tonight. Pitch inside, hits him.
That one's going to sting a little.
Got away from Schrodel. Kane will go down to first base, and Mikey Kane will now step in. He has singled and walked in his 2 appearances after coming in for Aaron Harper at shortstop, where Harper was 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs. So that spot is 4 for 4 with a walk tonight. See if he can keep it true. Mikey Kane, that is. The pitch. Breaking ball over the outside corner and called strike 1. Doyle Kane leads from first. He takes off for second. Mikey Kane hits a fly ball into right. And the right fielder, Austin Brady, is under it and makes the grab. So for the A's, in the bottom of the 8th, they get 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, 2 runners left, and after 8 complete, it's now Dodge City 14, McPherson 8. We'll take a break. You're listening to A's Baseball here on KBUF.
Dodge City Red Demons has a long tradition. Family Practice Associates has been here for 38 years supporting and treating Red Demon athletes. We're the oldest independent medical practice in Dodge City with Dr. Presley, Dr. Trotter, Joanne Schaefer, ARNP, and Ryan Tyree, PA. We are here for your healthcare needs. We have in-house x-ray and lab. We have in-house counseling. For comprehensive healthcare, think Family Practice Associates of Western Kansas and call 225-1650.
At South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, we feel your pain and then we fix it. Heel pain is extremely common. Dr. Scott Gordon, podiatrist, specializes in the resolution of heel pain, diabetic foot and wound conditions, corrective foot and ankle surgery, and successful alternative treatments for most lower extremity pain. South Central Kansas Bone and Joint Center, Pratt, Dodge City, and Liberal.
Welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson sitting in for Sean Boston alongside Justin Hergert. So we go to the top of the 9th inning. A's leading 14-8, and Tyler Smith will now come on to pitch the 9th for Dodge City. Smith is making his 7th appearance, his 2nd in relief. He is 0-2 on the season, 24 innings pitched, 31 hits. He's walked 22, struck out 24, and an ERA of 8.25. He will look to close the door here and give the A's the sweep of this 3-game series, as the A's won the first night 10-0 in 8 innings, 20-3 last night in 7, and fell behind in this game 7-0 in the top of the first inning before rallying with 10 runs in the first 3 at-bats, and have now added 3 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and lead this game 14-8. First hitter that Smith will face is now the pitcher, Kyle Schrodel, who has walked and scored and struck out twice and grounded to third. First offering from Smith is a breaking ball low and away for ball 1. Fastball up and away, 2-0. This game started out like we were going to be here for 4 hours, and right now we're at about 2:45, if I'm not mistaken. 2:40?
Yeah, about 2:42.
Okay. Fastball swung on and missed by Schrodel. Counts now 2-1. Tyler Smith. He's from Limestone University. From Oxford, Mississippi. It's his hometown. Pitch was strike 2. Fastball right down the middle and a feeble swing by Schrodel. He goes down on strikes for out number 1. Corey Holmberg will step in, the center fielder. He has struck out 3 times tonight, walked, and been caught stealing. He had the hat trick on the first night as well. First pitch from Smith is up and away for a ball.
So if we get 4 here, does that make it the golden sombrero?
I think that's what they call that, yeah. I think that's right. I always thought the golden was 5, but I think they have something else for that. I've done that one time. Struck out 5 times in a game. It was ugly. But, you know, my adage is, the whole thing is that, you know, if the game never ends if somebody doesn't make the outs.
True.
So for that night, I was the one making all the outs, I guess. 2-1 now after Holmberg fouls that pitch off. Fastball, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Yeah, it happens to a lot of people here and there. Oh, that pitch is just a bit outside.
Only a smidge.
Goes right by catcher Clayton Coates and off the backstop. And right back to him. 3-2 now to the batter Holmberg, center fielder for McPherson. Tyler Smith, 3-2 pitch is fouled off down the left field line. Somebody wants to go get that, it's worth $1. Concession stand is still open. I guarantee you that.
Mm-hmm. Didn't they say they were doing half-price hamburgers and hot dogs?
Maybe. I don't know.
I thought I heard that.
Smith, 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4. First walk by Smith, and we're back to the top of the order for McPherson. Aaron Eshelman, the shortstop, singled in the first and scored, reached on an error in the first, and then lined out, struck out, and popped up. First pitch is high for ball 1. Tyler Smith has walked 22 in 24 innings. And struck out 24, but that walk to strikeout ratio of 1-to-1 is not good. There's a pitch that bounces out of the glove of Clayton Coates. That'll be a pass ball, allowing Holmberg to move up to second base. And it counts 2-0. Smith's offering is fouled straight back by Eshelman. Counts 2-1. Quite a few people have left the ballpark tonight thinking the A's have this one in hand. You just never know, though.
That's right.
2-1 is low, and it's now 3-1 to Eshelman. Tyler Smith, just his second relief appearance of the year. He started 5 games for the A's.
So far, the Pipeliners pitching staff has combined to strike out 2, walk 8.
And there's a pitch in the dirt for ball 4, and Holmberg, Smith wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to him, steals third base. Back-to-back walks after a strikeout by Smith. And Buster Phelan will step in. He has struck out, walked, singled, struck out, and struck out. He also has the hat trick tonight.
Yes. And on the flip side of that, the A's pitching staff has struck out 13 and walked 9.
There's a pitch over the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Yeah, 3 guys for McPherson have the hat trick tonight. Pitch. Phelan lines it to first, and Doyle Kane snags it, steps on the bag, and that is the ball game. That's an L3U for a double play, and out number 2 and 3 will end it, and the A's sweep the Pipeliners with a 14-8 victory tonight. We'll come back and wrap things up here from Cavalier Field. Once again, the A's are victorious and sweep the Pipeliners in this 3-game series. The game tonight, 14-8. A's victorious. You're listening to A's Baseball here on KBUF.
Kelly Hendricks DDS is like the utility player of dentistry. They can do it all from cleanings, root canals, fillings, preventative care to orthodontics, comprehensive family dentistry from infants to adults. Located at 100 Ross Boulevard, Building 2, Suite C, Dodge City. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Make an appointment today by calling 225-6555. Serving the Dodge City community for over 30 years. Kelly Hendricks DDS. Wear a smile, you can see a mile.
Hey, Demon fans. Hey, Conquistador fans. It's game time. I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar wants you to fuel up before the big game. Stop in before the game for tasty hamburgers, sandwiches, tacos, and more. Plus the coldest beer in town. Then when the game's over, stop back in for the late night menu, including calf fries, wings, nachos, pretzels, and more. Plus Friday and Saturday night, it's free pool and darts, 10 p.m. to midnight. Dodge City sports fans, they've got you covered at I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, 1510 West Spruce, Dodge City.
Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, and fever have you feeling down? Find the relief you need at the time that fits your schedule at Express Wellness Urgent Care in Dodge City. Now from any device, your healthcare visit is just a click away with Express Wellness Urgent Care's online check-in. Visit expresswellnessurgentcare.com and choose a time that works for you. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Express Wellness Urgent Care is here to serve you on White Oak Boulevard in Dodge City.
Your health means everything. And every minute matters when an emergency puts your health at risk. That's why it's essential to get the care you need as soon as possible. The emergency department at Western Plains Medical Complex is ready, providing you quality care with the peace of mind of a certified chest pain center. Don't make your health wait. Get to the hospital. Western Plains Medical Complex. Learn more at westernplainsmc.com.
Well, welcome back to Cavalier Field. Phil Stevenson filling in for Sean Boston alongside Justin Hergert as the A's get the 3-game sweep over the McPherson Pipeliners with tonight's victory of 14-8. A rough start for starter Matt Freese as he gave up 7 in the first inning. As the A's made 2 errors behind him, he gave up 4 hits and walked 4. But after that, he settled down and threw 4 scoreless innings to get the victory tonight to even his record at 1-1. Tyler Dunn will get the loss. First decision of the year for him as he drops to 0-1 for McPherson. For Dodge City tonight, it was just fall behind and then find a way to come back. Got 2 in the first, 6 in the second, 2 more in the third, and then added runs in the 7th and 8th inning to reach the final of 14-8. So the A's have now won 5 games in a row, if I'm not mistaken. It is the 4th game in a row that they've scored double digits. And they will head out on the road tomorrow for a single game against the Midwest Moos at Wichita South High School. Game time will be 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. And you'll have a new play-by-play guy filling in for Sean tomorrow. That'll be Adam
Kadavy.
Adam Kadavy. There you go. And I understand he'll be here Tuesday night for the Liberal game as well. So I've enjoyed my time here, filling in for Sean, doing the A's games. As most of you probably know, I was the GM, manager, a little bit of everything for the A's for 11 years, and certainly enjoyed it. But I've stepped away from it, and it was kind of fun to come back in and spend a little time here at the ballpark and call these games tonight in relief of Sean. So, Justin, I want to thank you for all your help, all the things you did for me, and helping the broadcast go smoothly. The first night was a little rough. I felt like last night and tonight were a lot better. So it was fun to do that. Excuse me. Anything you want to add, sir?
Let's take one more look around the league before we sign off tonight. The Moose beat the Heat 20-4. The Cannons take down the Rangers 6-4. And
I believe Liberal and
the
Valley Center were rained out, right?
Yes, Valley Center and Liberal were rained out, and the Curve take down the Dirtbags 7-0. That game currently in the 5th.
Okay. So there's your around the league update. The A's have now won 5 in a row. They sweep McPherson over the weekend, winning 10-0, 20-3, and tonight 14-8. So for Justine back at the station, for Justin Hergert here in the booth with me, and for all of you that have tuned in, like I said, I've certainly enjoyed my time filling in for Sean Boston. I'm Phil Stevenson. We will sign it off. The A's will be back on tomorrow, 6:45 for the pregame, 7 o'clock first pitch against the Midwest Moose in Wichita. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.
Baseball on 1030 KBUF has been brought to you by Dr. Kelly